Yo, what's going on, guys? Altair here, back again at you with another YouTube video. Today, we are arriving on a new game in a new avenue on the channel, guys. Yes, we've been waiting for it for a while now, but recently, Sony has announced the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls open beta is finally live, and I managed to get my hands on it for you guys. And today, I will show you how to navigate this new game, because it does have a lot of different and unique systems to it, but also it might share some systems from your favorite fighting game. Or if you're just a new guy and this is your first fighting game ever, this is going to be the video for you. So make sure you stick around till the end, and I will show you today how you could able to navigate such a different and unique game, because I think Marvel Tokon is really fun and I think more people should play it. Now this will be one of a few educational videos. I will not be uploading gameplay type videos, because gameplay type videos don't tend to do well on this channel. For some reason, the educational videos do way more good on the channel. So if you want to see gameplay, make sure you head towards the live section of YouTube, or if Twitch or Kick is your fancy, then you could check me out there. I live stream pretty much every day now, and there will be gameplay of Tokon for sure. If not Street Fighter, if not maybe Rivals. I play a lot of games. Go check it out. First things first, though, guys, before this game even loads up, we need to talk. Only 90% of you, yes, that's right, only 90% of you are not subscribed. I say only, but that's a lot. If you just watch this channel and scroll down there a little bit, click that subscribe button, it helps out a lot, because, you know, it just shows the algorithm, you know, we're getting the views, but we're not getting the subscribers. Like, bro, subscribe. All this free content. I'm not even asking, you know, oh, click this link so you could pay for coaching, blah, blah, blah. You know, all this educational content for free. And I will continue making them for free. I would just appreciate if y'all would subscribe. Otherwise, I don't know. Hold up. We're gonna have to sell him. And look at him. He does not want to be sold, okay? Look at it, man. Look at his poor face, man. Look at him. Look at him. He does not want to get sold. Look at that, man. Subscribe. Or this poor... Alrighty, guys. Here we are in the main menu of Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. And let's just mention right away how to navigate this. Now, one thing's first, if you're on PC, you're cooked. I tried to run this game on PC multiple times. It's a horrendous port. ArcSys, Sony, they gotta do something, but I'm pretty sure they did it on purpose for the port to be that bad. There's no way that like a port should be that terrible, right? Secondly, so right in the main menu, you're gonna have a couple options. Episode is, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be the story modes, and it's gonna be based on original game comics, which is just gonna be pretty cool. That's probably gonna be out when the game releases. But if you click on battle, right, it's pretty much everything that you need in your fighting game, right? Rank match, casual match, room match to play with your friends, versus to play with the computer, training so you could go into practice mode, replay to check out other people's replays. It's not available right now. Ranking to check out other people's ranking, and battle settings is the settings you will always load in all these matches. So when you go for a casual, when you go for a versus, when you go for a room match, these are going to be your settings. So make sure you look over them and see if this is the right team, this is the right music, whatever it is. So that that happened to me multiple times. I just had the wrong assist multiple games, right? So make sure you fix up your team before entering. You also have the tutorial. Again, tutorial is brilliant. Open lobby is, man, I'm not a big fan of the lobby systems. I think they're really, really old, but I know some people like it. If you don't know, you just head to like a virtual city and walk around and, you know, do games, I guess. I know 2XKO has this. I know Street Fighter has this, and I know Fighters had this. And ArcSys kind of does the lobby system more than the rest. I think every game that ArcSys has a lobby system. I hate it. This is so old for me. Like, it's actually I don't know. It's just not very modern, you know, to go into an open lobby anymore. Just do matchmaking. Do matchmaking, and that's all you need. Anyways, we're gonna go to training. All right, now a quick few discussions before we hop into the characters. First will be more of my team-centric video, because I'm just gonna pick them as an example because I know them the most. Obviously, you could pick any team and then follow along with the script, right? Just replace my character with your character, right? Anywho, first things first, if the Marvel Tokon, I almost said Rivals. I'm so used to calling Marvel than Rivals, right? Marvel Tokon's button settings are absolutely horrendous. So if you guys want a more Fighter Z way of playing and not this like modern TXKO button set, this is my settings right here. So if you've played fighters, or if you played other tag games where obviously dash is on R2, assists are on L1 type of deal, these are the settings you want to rock. And obviously if you're just new in the fighting games period, just run the basic settings. They're perfect for you. But if you hate them, even these are the usual settings that most tag games do. I don't know why Marvel decided to be different. There's a few things that I'll show you after this also that they decided to be different in, which I genuinely just don't get. I genuinely don't get. But anyways, so second thing is, you don't have to learn 4 characters. Yes, I know, like, oh, but it's a 4v4 tag game. Sorta. It's not a tag game in a sense where, like, you know, your whole, you have to defeat 4 characters. The team shares a health bar, meaning you can still one trick a character. You just gotta figure out what assists work well with that said character. Now for my team, for example, my point character is Ghost Rider, and what point means is he's gonna be on point most of the time. That's the guy you're gonna be playing with most of the time. So now if we're looking at a character like Ghost Rider, okay, now we have to discuss what assists are good for him, and any full screen assist is good for him, meaning if your assault or shooter assist happens from full screen, it is pretty viable for Ghost Rider, and that's the assist we're gonna enable. But also secondly, Ghost Rider gets zoned. Like, that is his worst matchups, is against zoners. So we have Dr. Doom. Enter Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom not only has a good shooter assist because it's a full screen beam, you could call it from anywhere, and if you call it in the air, it goes down vertically and horizontally on a Z axis, right? Like, it's pretty perfect for an assist. But also, he doesn't get zoned. He is the one doing the zoning. So meaning, if I ever come up against a zoner, or if I'm struggling against zoning, I could immediately just swap to Dr. Doom and win that said matchup. So, and on top of it, let's just say, like, I'm not even forced to switch to Doom. His assist is good enough for me to counteract whatever they're trying to throw at me. So that's why I picked him as my shooter. So for you, you might be a Spider-Man main who can easily get in, right? But then you might not want to pick an assist that would keep him in, right? So assists that would keep him in are some Beyblade assists, right? Like Miss Marvel's, or Magneto's assist, right? Or Wolverine assist, because you want to stay in. You went in, or you want to double down on the going in. So he's perfect at going in. He doesn't need an assist going in. But again, you pick Dr. Doom assist, so you could full screen beam and just guarantee your way in from the screen. You could do that as well. So figure out what buffs your character and what doesn't. So as I pick all these characters, now this is our team, right? For Ghost Rider, I think this is the best team for Ghost Rider. I know a lot of people run, like in the top ranks right now, are running something different with Ghost Rider. Let me explain why this is perfect for Ghost Rider. You have 2 zoners on your team that you can swap to at any time if you're struggling against zoning. Iron Man has really specific matchups. Doom doesn't really have specific matchups. He's really good into everything. And that way, if I am struggling ever against zoning, cool. I hop off a Ghost Rider and then I go on Dr. Doom or Iron Man. Also, Iron Man has that DP assist. I think is one of the best in the game. I really like vertical assists that are purely vertical. You'll see in some of these characters vertical assists. They don't really got vertical moves. They just put them on a vertical assist. So Iron Man definitely has one of the best vertical assists because it'll catch them all the way vertically. So that's why he is there in that slot. So boom, I just explained to you why. Now we go into Goblin. Now the reason why Goblin is in the assault because he has a full screen assist. So Ghost Rider has full screen buttons. I want to hit confirm into what? A full screen assist. So Dr. Doom has full screen beamed. I want to hit confirm into what? Yep, you guessed it, full screen assist. Same thing with Iron Man. So Goblin has that synergy. Also, he has a sandwich, and Ghost Rider has insane sandwich mix. Now this game has a lot of cross protection, meaning it will protect you from getting cross cutted on mix-ups. So if something is happening on one side, the game will not allow you to do something on the other side. It will block both. But there is just a small window where if the mix-up is just perfect enough, that the game will not do the guard protection. And that's where Goblin comes in, because he comes in, out, right? So that is absolutely perfect for Ghost Rider. Another character that does that for Ghost Rider is Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel can do her full screen grab into the Beyblade, into her Beyblade spin, into calling Ghost Rider again for a sandwich. Look out for what your character needs. Obviously, my character is perfect in a sandwich because why? His overhead low is almost full screen. It's mid screen range is insane, so I could hit overhead low at any time, making it a true 50-50. While most characters got to get close and get that 50-50, I don't. I just got to cross you somehow, right? So now we've realized what characters to pick. Let's just head into practice. Obviously, this is assuming you finish the tutorial and everything like that, right? So this is our team. And there's a couple things you wanna realize first. So as a new player, guys, your finger, if you're playing controller, which most of you are, finger always on R2, okay, which is your dash button. Just hover it over because you get instant air dashes forward, backwards by just pressing it, okay? If you see my input, I'm just pressing it, okay? And this does nothing, but when I jump back, it immediately happens, right? So that means I could do quick movement by just already being hovered over the R2 button, right? Next, or whatever your dash button is, which we changed it to R2 from the menu. Next, you have to know the combo system in this game. I don't know why they did this. The combo system in this game is very weird. There's a combo limit, which is like, I generally don't know why. Maybe they saw like some infinites that weren't good or whatever it may be. I have no clue why they did this, but basically, no matter how you start, there always will be a limit for your combo. Meaning, let's just say like we do this auto combo right here. You see that little clash, that little fumble? That means you've reached your combo limit. So no matter what you do, oh wait, that's not gonna reach that combo limit. So no matter what conversion you hit in the auto combo, see how it maxed out on red? That means you've reached your combo limit. Now, I have not been playing the game as much, so I don't know what resets combo limit. There's probably a lot of stuff that resets it, but obviously some what resets it is assist. So if you knock down if you knock down to assist here real quick, my bad. If you knock down like that, and then call whatever assist, like call Doom, call Iron Man's. Iron Man's is best here because obviously like it just hits like that and vertical, and it lets you can beat another air to air, right? So yeah, I don't know why they did that, but there is a combo limit. Also, the wall splat system is absolutely ridiculous. Like usually, speaking of wall splats, like a wall splat means you've done enough in the corner for the opponent to get stuck in the wall. But half of these moves send you wall crashing anyway. So I have no idea why they did this. I hope they fix this. This is completely anti-competitive. For the game, this is completely anti-competitive. Completely 1000% anti-competitive. So I don't know why they do that, and it might seem clunky for you guys, but hey man, it is what it is. So now we get to the basics, right? You have light, medium, I don't know why my headset does that where it shuts off. But you got light, medium, heavy. Those are your specials, and obviously light is going to be your fastest button with a low poke and a fast jump in, right? But most lights in this game are mid because you could double hit them, right, on characters. That's why they made them some mids. So check your character if this is a overhead or a mid. If it says mid, that means you're not mixing them. So stop doing light on them, meaning start doing some heavies, start doing some mediums, okay? Because if your medium or light says mid, it means you're not hitting them overhead and they could block this low. Okay, so make sure you check your character, because I know, for example, like a lot of people are playing Blade right now, and Blade has that problem where his double lights is the end. Arxis does that for a lot of characters that they think they would have broken mix-ups because they already have broken neutral, right? Like if you ever played fighters, you know, some characters, like for example, like Vegito, Jiren, right, never had a quick low because obviously them having an overhead low mix-up would be absolutely ban worthy for them as characters, right? So that's why they don't have it, and that's what they do here to balance wise. Is it the correct balance choices? No, but you know, what can you do? I don't know why he wall swaps there, but yeah, what can you do? But these are your buttons, okay? And then you have a special button. Now for Ghost Rider, I don't like his special buttons at all. But they are good for collecting your assists. Okay, so like if you're in the corner and then you're doing assist combos, see, like that's good for collecting assists. This this like, see, like it's good, but I still have not found any uses for them specifically. This one is like, oh man, I just don't know what they want. I think it's just a quick special. Yeah, I don't know. I generally don't. I know this is the super bun. The special bun is your super bun. I still don't know what they want out of these skills. Anyways, next is, so there is a unique way of inputting specials in this game. You have easy specials, which if you hold down your special button, which in our case is R1, it does the input that you want immediately as a button. Okay, only issue with this is it does less damage than if you would have inputted the special. See, right there it said 10,500. Here I'm gonna do easy special. It's gonna say 9,500. So they're penalizing you damage wise for hitting the special too early. Now, what might be specials that you want to hit on? Basically, this is like the moderate control if you're coming from Street Fighter. And this is the easy control if you're coming from 2xKO. Basically, they're just allowing you to one input press these special moves. So what moves do you want to actually use this mechanic from? Because as a player, I want you to hit the inputs, which is quarter circle forward or quarter circle back, because you will do the max damage on them, and they're not hard inputs to press. Like, the only inputs in this game that are hard are DP inputs, and that's exactly what you want to do. In the chaos of the game, on controller, if you're not playing on hitbox or anything, on hitbox, those guys will hit it instantly. It's really easy to hit a DP input instantly on hitbox. On controller, you have to be anticipating the input, so you have to be holding forward at all times so that you could press quarter circle forward afterwards, which is a lot. It's a lot of mental stack, especially in the middle of the game as fast paced as this one. So what you want to do is, yeah, press the special input for it, you know, because most DP inputs are going to be DPs, as in dragon punches. And what dragon punches are, they're invincible to anti-air. So if you want to be anti-airing people, like if I switch to Iron Man here, so right there, that is his DP, and I'm doing it easily with one button, which is the assist, right? I could just hit the DP input, but in the middle of the game, I'm definitely just doing the knee. Like, just look at that, bro. That anti-air is beautiful. So I'm definitely just doing knee to do Iron Man, like insta button. Of course, insta DPs are the greatest. Take the damage cut. Who cares, right? You don't have to be anticipating anything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it for your specials. Just make sure you check them out. A lot of people have different types of specials. I don't know why it switched to Ghost Rider. I mean to Doctor Doom. But yeah, your characters will have different specials, different inputs. So what you want to do is hit your command list. And also the command list is also weird. Like, I don't know why they split this up. Like, this is what Street Fighter does, and I hate like what these new age fighting games are doing. Do it like Mortal Kombat. Like, Mortal Kombat does this the best. I don't know why they do this. This is disgusting. Like, this is too much. Even for a veteran and a new player, this is too much for two different reasons, right? For a veteran player, I just don't care, right? I just want to get into my button. And then for a new player, this is so overwhelming. Like, where do you start? So, but you know, it is what it is. And just hover over this, see what moves your character has, right? Because obviously every character will have different specials, right? Like, nobody's gonna have, like, most people will have quarter circle forward and quarter circle backs, of course, but like I said, people have different DP inputs. Like, my DP input for Ghost Rider is a command grab, meaning it's a grab that grabs the person, whether he is standing or whether he is ducking, they have to jump, right? So it's a mid command grab for that reason. So yeah, check out what your characters has. And now we will get to developing your game plan based on your team. So I will show you just a combo, because what you need to do is basically learn combos, learn setups on block as well, so you can convert from the combos. But then after that, then I will show you how to develop that set game plan with your team. That was cool. Anywho, next you got your pretty intimidating combos, which is like, you know, this into assist call, right? Hold up. Right, and then you extend. Okay, you extend with the assist. And this is most of the combos you're seeing on Twitter, okay, where they're timing their assist. Right, and then they're ending their combo like that, okay? Like, or calling assist again, and then ending their combo that way. Sorry, my cat just came back. Then you have your advanced combo, which is the actual optimals that you hit on the character, and they basically adapt, sort of. How I'm gonna explain this combo is they adapt that same mindset of light, medium, heavy. However, you're also always consistently canceling into a special move and re-jumping, right? And the most popular button to re-jump into is always going to be heavy on a character. Now, obviously, there are certain characters that have different buttons. Like, for example, Ghost Rider is going to re-jump on heavy, on forward heavy. Same thing with Doom. Doom is going to re-jump on forward heavy, but Iron Man re-jumps on medium and lights. Like, he can't re-jump on heavies. Okay, so you got to realize in your combo route what characters re-jump on a certain button. Because not all characters are going to re-jump on the same buttons, because, you know, not all characters have the same route. Like, for example, Green Goblin has a whole different optimal than the rest of the cast, because he has to use his glider, and his glider specials are different, right? So that type of deal, you just gotta look at as character specific. So for Ghostface, right, it's mostly heavies. So my whole optimal combo right there, like, I'm just hitting heavies. Like, the only heavy I didn't hit was the medium when I went up again. Right here, that medium that I hit, and then boom. And that is Ghost Rider's optimal. And you saw how many times I re-jumped. Heck, I even had some times to knock down and to assist like that, right? And then finish off with a super or something. Okay, so basically that's how you get to the advanced level, is you gotta realize that certain specials that just connect off of each other, right? Like here, I realize that the EX Flaming Breath connects off to the fact that it knocks me back into the ground before it knocks them, right? So if I do this, see how I could get the same route without breaking the wall, because like I immediately went into the same thing. Like, I already understood that this is going to be my main route, right? Oh, that one dropped, my bad. The re-jump is tough. But yeah, basically you understand that this is going to be the same route every time, no matter what. And that's where the term B&B comes from. The term B&B is from bread and butter, meaning this is the bread and butter. This is what you do every time. So no matter what button you start off with, whether it's this, whether it's that, or whether it's this on a punish, you always want to do the same route. But now I want you to do a little music exercise, okay? There is what we call combo scaling and combo limit. Again, guys, we're trying to avoid that. Meaning, if you start a combo with see, it dropped. If you start your combo with more hits, the B&B has to end earlier. Okay, right there I started this combo with 2 lights. That means not only light scaling is in effect, but combo scaling is in effect, meaning this combo is about to drop earlier than it usually means. So basically that means after this, then maybe, right after this, maybe this is where I should end it, right? Or I should find a way to knock them down into an assist, right? You have to find different ways to end it if you start off of lights. Right, so like you just gotta find a different way. Now, if you started off with an optimal punish, meaning least buttons possible, obviously you're gonna be goated. All right, like you're gonna be goated. This is gonna be your combo, right? Like nothing will change. I don't know why I did that. Boom, boom. I don't. That reconnection dropped. It's okay. So, but that's basically what you gotta realize is those are your optimals, right? And then obviously you have now what we call the anti-air combo. And the anti-air combos, guys, you really want to do the same thing I mentioned. And after the knockdown, you call an assist and then re-jump again. That's really the only thing you can get out of them, right? Like, there is some sauce with a few characters like Blade and Ghost Rider. So a lot of characters just have a generic anti-air, right, after this. So if you 2H somebody, unfortunately, this is probably most of the time the max damage you're going to get, okay? Cool. Now that we talked about combos and optimals, let's talk about game plans, right? So everybody's gonna have a different type of game plan, right? So Ghost Rider, okay, then what is Ghost Rider game plan? Like if you're watching this video along and F it, you pick the same character as me, we could already see that he has pretty long strings, whether it's horizontal, whether it's vertical, whether it's jumping, right, whether it's mid screen, right, or far screen, they're all landing, but they're a bit slow, meaning we want to be right here to where the opponent can't interrupt us with quick light attacks, and where they can't stand us, where they can't use their medium or heavies, because ours are obviously faster anyway. So this is the range we want to be at. And coincidentally, this is the same range that his 2M hits, his down medium hits, and then his 5H hits, his standing heavy. Like, see how consistently they're hitting? Okay, that means the game is telling us to play at this range. His jump in, his forward jump in hits from this range. Actually, it hits from like, it's a crazy jump in. Look at that, like it's almost damn near full screen. His other jump in is damn near full screen off just like instant jump. Right, and you could combo into assist, right? It's not gonna land on a C assist. Yeah. Not the beam assist either. So you gotta find an assist that is gonna benefit this, and it seems like it's always just Doom's basic assault assist. Okay. Boom, and you comboed. So there you go. And then obviously he has the one that's just going down horizontally, and that's the one you want to jump in on because it will always land. And when you're crossing up the opponent, just want to do the normal one because it will always land horizontally. But if you're landing vertically, you want to do the down heavy. Because it will always land. Okay. All right. So then, all right, let's recognize some weaknesses. He's a bit slow, meaning he's gonna get zoned. All right. Now, like we mentioned, we switch to Dr. Doom, who dashes through projectiles no problem. Because his dash is made for that. I mean, it's made for his mix-up, but again, it's made to dash through projectiles. He shoots out one of the quickest projectiles in the game. He has anti-projectiles. He zones. He has everything to deal with a zoner and zone himself, right? So it would make absolute sense to deal with that. Now, next, we have Iron Man, who up close is way better than Dr. Doom. But in short, like he sacrifices a little bit of the zoning material because this might not be as strong, but he does have flight mode. He does have flight mode, and at any time you could just beam, jump up, beam into whatever. Like dude, you can do whatever into flight mode. Flight mode is so ridiculous. Also, he's quicker than Doom, way quicker than Doom, like insanely quicker. And he jumps backwards. And then he enters flight mode. Like he's way like intuitive than Doom in that way, but obviously he just doesn't have as many projectiles, right? Next, we have Green Goblin. Green Goblin wants to stay at this range, up close and personal, and he's hella slow. He's probably one of the slowest in the game. This might look fast, but other characters are just faster, guys. but he definitely want to just stay at this range where it's like where he's not stopping enough. And obviously he does have ways to get in with projectiles. Okay, he could throw them up, he could throw them forward, like, and he has a kick, he has a glider where he's like faster than the glider, right? And he could kick you in the glider. He could do a lot of stuff with the glider, and now he could throw projectiles in the glider. So as you can see, he's very unique. He's very unique in that way. There was no character that plays exactly like Ghost Rider because you don't want that. So that's number one. You don't want the same character to swap to, because if the other character has the same plan, it's not really for you. Like, for example, I've seen multiple teams are on Spider-Man, Danger, BP. Now, although that's all well and good, they're low-key just the same character. They'll rush you down into mix. They're avoiding you in the air, right? They have some skipped neutral, right? It's really not optimal. You really don't want to run that, right? So make sure you see that your characters don't have the same game plan, and obviously none of them are as unique as Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider has a completely different game plan, and on top of it, their assists in all forms are perfect. So no matter how I switch up my team, they are all perfect assists. Okay, they're all perfect assists for Ghost Rider. Okay, lastly, what I want you to do is look into some stuff like that, guys, where like you're in middle combo conversion, but you see right there, I reset them. There's a lot of cool resets, there's a lot of cool bombos, there's a lot of cool sauce, there's a lot of cool set play. Make sure you discover what your character has, because you know, like, make sure what your character has, because look, you're dishing out even more damage and you're surprising the opponent. And see, this is a quick fighting game. It's not meant to be played out for the 90 seconds that they give you. Most other fighting games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, hella slow. Hella, you gotta wait to see what your opponent is doing. Tekken, like, all these guys comparatively to these type of games are incredibly slow. This game, guys, you're going, like, you're pressing a button every second, right? Like, you're thinking at 1,000 miles per hour, because that's how the game wants you to play. So since the opponent is thinking at 1,000 miles per hour, boom, I just reset you on the other side. Were you thinking that? Probably not, and then you got hit, right? Think of clever ways to punish your opponent. This game has unlimited creativity. That's one thing about these games, is some people will not like the chaos, but what the chaos brings into the game is this level of creativity where you could do practically whatever you want, right? Because, you know, the opponent has this mental stack, because 50 billion things are happening per minute, and, you know, they're not really going to be watching out for the most creative option. So make sure you train and learn your team's most creative option. And with my team, this Ghost Rider has a lot of clever resets. And maybe with your team, it's the same deal, or it's something else where it's a whole lockdown, zoning, lockdown, rushdown, whatever. And maybe just figure out what your team works best. And after that, man, make sure you watch the matches you lose. This is the biggest thing I recommend. Learn why you lost, how you lost, so you could avoid it and not do it again. And the best way to do that, you're like, oh, but yeah, Altair, I watch my replays, but I still lose to the same thing again. The only reason why you do that is because you stick to option A still, even though you reviewed option B. What you need to do after VOD review is what most players don't realize, is after you reviewed what you did wrong, you have to do the option that worked, right? Not look out for the option again. What do I mean by this? Okay, basically, if somebody throws a ball at you and you didn't catch it, and you watch it back, there's two things that you might want to do. You either catch the ball or ignore them again. You only have option A, option B, right? But the next time you meet the same opponent, he doesn't throw the ball at you, but you're looking like an idiot trying to catch it. See, the thing is you gotta be careful of the options you're looking for. Well, most of the times is how you get that mindset of always guessing right is by switching from what you did before. So as soon as you VOD reviews were like, okay, this is what I did wrong, do the thing that was right over and over again until it's wrong, then swap back to your original option. Once you do that enough, guys, I know it's a frustrating habit of adapting and learning, but once you do that enough, you will not make the wrong decision ever on that certain option that you were struggling with. Trust me. Anyways, that's all I have. So if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. I'll answer all of them. I do not mind. Also, if you want gameplay wise, like to see this team in action, make sure you check out the stream. I stream almost every day. But yeah, this is why I got so far for Marvel Tokon, and I'll probably see you at the game's launch to discuss most likely just DLC characters and how to play them, just like the content I do on Rivals. Again, it seems like the educational videos are the ones that do the best. There you guys have it. If you enjoyed watching, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Please guys, 90% of you are not subscribed, so if you can do me a favor, we're trying to hit 1,000 before the end of the year. So if you're not subscribed and you enjoyed the content, please subscribe. It'll make my day, and we'll move towards 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So appreciate it a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.